What's going on, brothers? It's your boy JT, and welcome back to another episode of South Stand Signings, a series, of course, we go through everything happening in and around the world of Leeds United, and we have a little talk about it, and it is day 3 in Seville in our little mini-series we've got going on here, and I am burnt like a mother sucker. I am looking like a human squashy right now. It is not good. The sun here is deceiving. It is a beautiful city, don't get me wrong. Cadiz as well. Lovely little town. But make sure you wear more sun cream than I did. That was a rookie mistake. But we are here for another episode of South Stand Signings. And you didn't come here to hear about me getting sunburnt. You came here to hear about Leeds burning through the transfer market. And the first story is coming from Craig Scott. At the 5th of June 2022, 7:10 p.m. Andreas Christensen basically confirms Leeds United are about to sign Andreas Christensen on Twitter. That is right, we've all known Rasmus Christensen is coming through the door very, very soon. It's only been a matter of time. We're waiting for him to have his medical, but he has come out saying some exciting things about the fans over here. Based on a report that Christensen looks as though he'll become Leeds' second signing since the end of the 2021-22 season, joining Brendan Aronson in quitting Rasenballsport Salzburg to join Jesse Marsch's side in West Yorkshire. Beautiful things that we love to see. Now, where's the story coming from here that Andrea Radrizzani had confirmed it? Basically, it already spans from this original tweet from Jesse Marshman over here, James Marshman, rather, you know, Jesse Marsh's long-lost brother, where Christensen was basically come out saying, I don't need to Google Leeds United to know about the club. It is a huge club, a traditional club. It is the world's best league, and it will be huge to get a foot in there. And then this lovely lady right here, Alison Adams, decides to quote tweet it with "love him already." And guess who goes and likes the tweet? Andrea Radrizzani, basically the CEO of Twitter, not just Leeds United, but Twitter. This guy's Twitter is actually pretty entertaining, I'll tell you that much. He is active on there. And hey, as it goes on to say here, would he be liking tweets if he wasn't coming to Leeds United? I don't think so. I think they know it's a done deal. And I said it yesterday, it would take nothing short of a horror show for Leeds to not get this one wrapped up. Now, speaking of a horror show is what we're looking at right here. Unbelievable. £47 million Leeds star has dropped. Biggest hint yet. He's about to stay at Ellen Road. Hang on a second. This was not the story I was expecting. This is the farthest thing from a horror show. Now, we will get into the horror show later on, but this first story coming from Lee Connor is actually quite contradictory. Leeds United might be fighting tooth and nail to keep Raphinha this summer, but the Brazilian winger has potentially hinted that he might just stay put after all. Raphinha is in demand this summer thanks to another excellent season with Leeds. Barcelona are known to be keen on the Brazilian star, whilst Liverpool are also said to be monitoring his situation. It is claimed that Leeds will demand at least £47 million for their star man. It's changing every day. It was £60 million yesterday. Now it's back down to £47 million. What are they actually playing at here, man? It's absolutely ridiculous. They're obviously talking about his quote where he said, I have a contract with Leeds. The issue is resolved by my agent. Where there is something, he will tell me. Raphinha is quoted by saying, by 90 minutes here. Look, I don't buy this at all. People are saying, oh, that shows that he's going to stay. He's towing the line. He's towing the company line. He's not going to come out and say, yeah, I'm pushing for a move. But obviously he wants a move. If he can't move, he will stay put at Leeds United because he's a professional man and he will do his job because he is an absolute bona fide winner. However, I don't see that being a real situation here. This, however, I see looking like a bit more of a scary reality. I'm very happy for him to go to Barcelona. I'm very happy for him to go to PSG. As long as they pay enough money and he goes abroad, absolutely fine. Going to another Premier League club, not so happy. And this was the horror show I was talking about. Liverpool ready to swap Minamino plus cash for Raphinha. Liverpool are ready to offer Takumi Minamino to Leeds United in order to improve their chances of signing Raphinha, according to The Mirror. The newspaper reports that Jurgen Klopp wants to sign the 25-year-old Brazilian international, and in Minamino, he may have an ace up his sleeve in getting a deal done. Well, I'm sorry, mate, but there's about 40-50 million pounds in valuation gap there. So unless if you're chucking in 50 million pounds plus Minamino, and I don't want to hear any of this rubbish about, oh, he's valued at 17 million pounds and Raphinha's valued at 47. I'm sorry, Raphinha is 5 times the valuation of Takumi Minamino. The guy barely featured for them last year. Raphinha is a genuinely bona fide world-class winner. And I'm not sure about this one. Look, when I was speaking about Minamino the other day, you guys were kind of into two hearts about it. You know, there were some people like, yes, he'd be brilliant. He'd be great at playing back up to Bamford and then also chipping in. He can play in a number 10 role. He can also feature out wide. He can feature in a false 9 as well. There's a lot of different roles you can get out of Takumi Minamino. However, he's not really playing in the Premier League. You know what I mean? Yes, he's doing the business in the cups and his goal per minute output is fantastic, but is he the man that is going to push Leeds forward to Europe? And is he anywhere near Raphinha? I'm not so sure. Let me know what you guys think about this one down in the comments section down below. However, another story that might just appease that a little bit is, of course, talking about more incomings. Ryan Taylor makes Lewis O'Brien transfer claim. Lewis O'Brien is still a player of interest to Leeds United, according to journalist Ryan Taylor, who is speaking to Give Me Sport. The Whites have had the Huddersfield Town midfielder on their radar for some time now, and have continued to be linked with a move for the 23-year-old after avoiding relegation on the final day of the season. Reports have suggested that Leeds are one of 5 Premier League clubs chasing a deal for O'Brien this summer, but they are currently busy wrapping up a move for Red Bull Salzburg right-back Andreas Christensen. That we are. He was described as solid. Waffle. Show me some more of your comments, fella. I think he will still be a player of interest to Leeds because Brendan Aronson wasn't anything to do with Jesse Marsch. That was a signing that Bielsa was keen for, given his running stats. I think in the Champions League this season, no player ran more than Aronson, which is obvious with his murderable football. Now, I'm not so sure about this one. I know Bielsa was keen on it, but they already knew that Jesse Marsch was coming in at the end of the season. That's kind of why they brought Aronson in my opinion. He already knew he was coming in. It was just a matter of time, and I think, yes, Bielsa may have liked him, but he was a pre-advancement for not only the 49ers, but also for Jesse Marsch. You know, he's bringing in someone that he's common with, and hey, maybe Jesse Marsch does want another midfielder, and I'm still not too against Lewis O'Brien, but I want it to come with someone else. I want it to come with a Tyler Adams or someone else to really bolster up that midfield. And you may be thinking, well, hang on a second, isn't Calvin Phillips going to be staying at Ellen Road? Well, this is another horror show right here. Leeds United star Calvin Phillips on Liverpool's radar after they failed to sign OBrien Tchouameni. Liverpool are interested in making a move for Leeds United midfielder Calvin Phillips after losing out to Real Madrid in pursuit of Monaco's Tchouameni. Mate, that was an absolute violation. Jurgen Klopp literally flew all the way over there to try and get the deal done, and then he basically told him, sod off, mate, I'm going Real Madrid. Absolute violation. However, oh, here we go, they say it here himself, but he does want that Calvin Phillips now. That is what the reports are suggesting. So not only is it City going in for Phillips, it is now Liverpool as well. And with we can't afford to lose Raphinha and Phillips in the same season, I don't think. And I really hope that Phillips stays. There's so much contradictory information. One day he's in, 1 second he's out. Now you're hearing that he might not even be in the England squad. Apparently, Jude Bellingham might be picked over him. A whole load of messy business going on with Phillips. I hope he doesn't go to Liverpool. That is for damn sure. However, a player that Leeds might get instead is a new left-back, Kai Wagner. That is right. Junior Firpo, or as I like to call him, Senior Firpo, is someone who divides opinion a lot in the Leeds United fan base. And Kai Wagner might just be the man who could potentially appease that situation with the fan base. I think Firpo deserves another crack of the whip. I think Firpo is really growing into something and that he's a top quality player, but let's be real here, he's not on the side of the fans, that's for sure. And obviously we know that the board has been out in America. A lot of people think that we're trying to get the Castellanos deal wrapped up. However, it might just be the Philadelphia Union left back Kai Wagner. When talking about this rumour, I believe this is talking about Conor McGilligan here. He went on to add, but this is just a rumour. A little bit of very quiet rumour that I've been told off air. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see with that one. Hey, you never know. You never know. Would you take it or would you not? Now, Now, this is the big one. El Mucho Grande. Leeds United's interest in Hoffenheim midfielder Florian Grillitsch is definitely something to be taken seriously, according to journalist Dean Jones. The Whites are one of several sides believed to be tracking the 26-year-old, who is set to become a free agent with a contract expiring at the Rhein-Neckar Arena at the end of June. What is the latest news involving Grillitsch? According to The Telegraph, Leeds have been monitoring Grillitsch's situation ahead of a potential move, though he is not thought to be short of potential suitors. That is right. The rumours started circulating for Florian Grillitsch about, I'd say, a couple of weeks ago. Probably just after we signed Brendan Aronson, the rumours started getting stronger. However, there are a lot of clubs that are after him. Let's be real here. There are a lot of clubs that are after him. Would you be happy with Florian Grillitsch? Okay, let me pose this to you. You get Florian Grillitsch. Okay, and it's just that, because if we go Florian Grillitsch, we probably have to break the bank to get him. We either just get Florian Grillitsch, or we get Lewis O'Brien and we get Tyler Adams. Or we get Tyler Adams and we get Minamino. Or we get O'Brien and Minamino. Or you just get Florian Grillitsch by himself, because I do think Grillitsch will cost quite a bit of money. There isn't a whole lot of information on how much valuation they're going to put on it, obviously, because of the amount of suitors that are after him. He's going to cost a bit of the Benjamin Franklin. I'm not going to lie to you. He is going to cost a bit of the Benjamin Franklin. I do think he could be a very, very good acquisition for Leeds United. Let me just get his value up for you right now. Here we go. Florian Grillitsch, the main man. 16 million euro valuation for the big man himself. The 6'2" ace. Yeah? The 6'2" defensive midfield ace. Now, let me tell you something here. If we go for Grillitsch, does that put Tyler Adams out of the equation? You know, I was just asking you there, would you go for Tyler Adams, would you go for O'Brien? If we go for Grillitsch here, does that take him out of the equation? And if so, who would you rather get? Grillitsch is probably better on the ball than Tyler Adams, that's for sure. Tyler Adams is probably better at breaking up play. Grillitsch adds the aerial threat, and we know how badly we need aerial threat. I mean, look at Llorente, mate. Terrible. The least amount of aerial duels won in the league. Set pieces were absolutely woeful. Grillitsch could really help that out. Does this also show that we're potentially out of the Calvin Phillips race? I don't know. I'm very interested. Let me know what you guys think about these transfers down in the comment section down below. But for now, guys, Jesus, mate, the sun's fogging up my brain. I can barely speak anymore. But for now, guys, I will see you very, very soon. Au revoir, my brothers and sisters.